Choice is one of the most powerful tools we have. Each day we're given hundreds of small moments where we can exercise this power, moments where we have the option to decide how we respond to circumstances, how we perceive our past, and ultimately how we shape our future. But many people underestimate this power, failing to recognize that their life is not bound by the way things have always been. Instead, every individual has the potential to redefine their path, no matter where they are or where they've been. This is the beginning of a transformative journey, and it starts with the choice to rebuild. To understand the true impact of choice, think about your daily life. Every morning you make decisions, some of them routine and seemingly inconsequential, like what to wear, what to eat, or how you start your day. These may feel trivial, but over time, these choices shape your habits and consequently your mindset. Now, expand this principle to the broader areas of life. When you experience setbacks or challenges, you also have a choice in how you react. You can choose to let these moments define you, letting them limit what you believe is possible, or you can choose to learn from them, using them as stepping stones toward a stronger, more resilient self. This choice to rebuild is especially powerful because it suggests that you're not a passive participant in your own life. Many people go through life believing that they're at the mercy of circumstances. Perhaps they were raised in difficult conditions, went through a traumatic experience, or were told at some point that they would never amount to much. But these circumstances, as real and challenging as they may be, don't define the entire course of anyone's life. Instead, it's the decision to rebuild and reshape oneself that has the final say. To rebuild yourself, you first need to recognize that there is no limit on how many times you can start over. You can choose to reinvent yourself as many times as necessary. Often people feel stuck because they believe they're too deep into a particular situation or too invested in a certain identity to change. But this belief is simply a barrier created by fear and habit. When you realize that you're free to choose a new path whenever you decide, you'll find that the limits you've imposed on yourself begin to dissolve. Another crucial aspect of this choice is the awareness that growth requires intentionality. Rebuilding isn't an automatic process. It requires conscious decisions repeated over time. You need to be willing to reflect on who you are and where you want to go, and to make choices that align with that vision, even when they're difficult or uncomfortable. This means that every time you're faced with an obstacle, you have to decide to view it as an opportunity for growth. It might not be easy, and you might have to battle self-doubt, fear, or the judgments of others. But each time you make a choice that aligns with your vision, you take another step toward rebuilding yourself. The process of choosing to rebuild also involves stepping away from the crowd. Many people are influenced by societal expectations, cultural norms, or the opinions of others, and they allow these external forces to shape who they are. But when you're rebuilding yourself, you must learn to prioritize your own goals, desires, and values. This doesn't mean disregarding all advice, but it does mean developing the discernment to know when external input serves your journey and when it doesn't. By choosing to make decisions based on your own aspirations rather than others' expectations, you are actively building a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. It's also essential to understand that choosing to rebuild isn't a single monumental decision. Rather, it's a series of choices made consistently over time. Some days it might look like a bold step forward, like leaving a toxic relationship or starting a new career path. Other days it might look like smaller, quieter decisions like choosing to practice gratitude, to take time for self-care, or to seek knowledge that will aid your growth. Each choice, big or small, compounds over time, building a foundation of strength and resilience. When you commit to making choices that align with rebuilding, you also invite accountability into your life. You begin to hold yourself responsible for the direction you're taking, knowing that you're not waiting for circumstances to improve before you act. By choosing to take charge of your life, you eliminate the need for excuses or blame, focusing instead on what you can do to bring about the change you seek. This accountability is empowering because it places the reins of your life firmly in your own hands. Moreover, the choice to rebuild yourself requires a shift in mindset, moving from a fixed way of thinking to one that embraces possibility. It involves training your mind to see setbacks as temporary, your past as a foundation, and your future as open-ended. Each choice you make to rebuild reaffirms that you're not limited by what others think or even what you used to think about yourself. You are instead actively creating a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your purpose. Defining your core purpose is the foundation of any transformative journey, especially when it comes to rebuilding yourself. Purpose isn't merely a goal or an ambition. It's the deep-rooted reason behind why you wake up each morning, the fuel that keeps you going even when the road becomes challenging. Purpose gives life direction and makes all efforts meaningful. Without it, you may feel like you're wandering aimlessly, constantly searching for something but never feeling satisfied or fulfilled. Discovering and defining your purpose provides clarity in a world that can often feel chaotic or uncertain. It becomes a guiding light, offering focus and stability as you move through life. Understanding your purpose begins with introspection. It requires taking a step back from daily routines, obligations, and distractions and asking yourself questions that dig into the core of who you are. What brings you joy? What are the moments that make you feel truly alive? What values do you hold above all others? While it can be tempting to look to external sources for answers, true purpose emerges from within. It may be shaped by life experiences, passions, or a desire to make a difference in some specific area, but ultimately, purpose is a deeply personal discovery. The process of defining it isn't always immediate or easy, as it may require facing parts of yourself that you've ignored or suppressed. One of the most powerful aspects of having a core purpose is that it gives you a sense of identity and stability. In a world that's constantly changing, where trends come and go and social norms are in flux, purpose remains a constant. It doesn't shift with the opinions of others or change based on external circumstances. Instead, it grounds you, providing a foundation that you can always return to no matter what life throws at you. This stability is crucial when you're in the process of rebuilding yourself because it offers a sense of continuity and coherence. Even if other parts of your life are in transition, purpose provides a steady center that keeps you connected to who you truly are. Purpose also acts as a filter for decision making. When you're clear about what you stand for and what you want to achieve, you're able to make choices that align with that vision. You become less susceptible to distractions or temptations that might lead you away from your path. Each decision you make can be weighed against your purpose. Does this align with my mission? Does it contribute to the person I want to become? This clarity of purpose makes you resilient, helping you to avoid the pitfalls of self-doubt, procrastination, or fear of judgment. Knowing your purpose allows you to take decisive, confident steps toward the future, trusting that each choice is part of a larger, meaningful journey. Furthermore, purpose provides motivation that is both enduring and self-sustaining. Unlike fleeting motivations that come from external rewards such as money or status, purpose-driven motivation comes from within and remains even when external rewards are absent. For instance, someone who feels a deep sense of purpose in helping others will continue to pursue that work, even if it doesn't always bring financial gain or recognition. The work itself becomes the reward because it aligns with what feels deeply meaningful. This is particularly valuable when rebuilding yourself because there will inevitably be obstacles and setbacks along the way. A clear sense of purpose gives you the strength to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow or difficult. When you have a defined purpose, you also become more attractive to opportunities and like-minded individuals. People who are clear about their purpose exude a sense of confidence and direction that others are drawn to. They are often seen as trustworthy and reliable because they are anchored in something bigger than themselves. Opportunities, collaborations, and relationships tend to gravitate toward those who live with purpose as it creates an energy that's magnetic and inspiring. By defining your core purpose, you invite positive influences and connections into your life that can support and uplift you on your journey. In essence, purpose attracts purpose. Moreover, defining your core purpose fosters a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. There's a profound sense of joy that comes from living in alignment with your purpose, from knowing that your actions contribute to something meaningful. When you're working towards something that resonates with your deepest values and aspirations, every effort feels worthwhile, every achievement feels rewarding, and even the challenges feel valuable because they're helping you grow in a direction that matters to you. This sense of fulfillment is different from temporary happiness. It's a lasting satisfaction that comes from knowing that you're living authentically and with integrity. In rebuilding yourself, this inner fulfillment becomes an invaluable asset, giving you a sense of peace and confidence in the choices you make. Another essential aspect of purpose is its ability to evolve as you grow and learn more about yourself. Your purpose doesn't have to remain fixed throughout your life. In fact, it's natural for it to shift as you gain new experiences and insights. Purpose is a dynamic force that can adapt to different phases of life, yet it remains connected to your core values and sense of self. This adaptability is key when rebuilding yourself because it allows you to remain open to change and growth, knowing that your purpose can expand and deepen as you do. Embracing this flexibility ensures that your journey remains fulfilling and relevant even as you transform and rebuild different aspects of yourself. Living with purpose also creates a ripple effect in the world around you. When you're aligned with your core purpose, your actions naturally inspire and uplift others, encouraging them to seek their own sense of meaning. This impact can be subtle, such as by serving as a role model to friends or family, or it can be far-reaching, perhaps by contributing to your community or society in a way that brings positive change. Purpose-driven individuals often leave a lasting legacy because their work and actions resonate on a deeper level. In the context of rebuilding yourself, knowing that your efforts have a meaningful impact beyond your personal gain can provide an added layer of motivation and satisfaction. The knowledge that you're contributing to a larger purpose brings a sense of fulfillment that transcends any personal struggle or setback. Living with purpose also creates a ripple effect in the world around you. When you're aligned with your core purpose, your actions naturally inspire and uplift others, encouraging them to seek their own sense of meaning. This impact can be subtle, such as by serving as a role model to friends or family, or it can be far-reaching, perhaps by contributing to your community or society in a way that brings positive change. Purpose-driven individuals often leave a lasting legacy because their work and actions resonate on a deeper level. In the context of rebuilding yourself, knowing that your efforts have a meaningful impact beyond your personal gain can provide an added layer of motivation and satisfaction. The knowledge that you're contributing to a larger purpose brings a sense of fulfillment that transcends any personal struggle or setback. Letting go of limiting beliefs is one of the most profound steps in the journey of self-rebuilding. These beliefs, often formed subconsciously, are the mental barriers that tell us what we can and cannot achieve. They shape our thoughts, actions, and the overall trajectory of our lives, often without us even realizing it. Limiting beliefs are the thoughts and assumptions that keep us anchored in self-doubt, that reinforce a fear of failure or convince us that certain goals are out of reach. The powerful truth, however, is that these beliefs are not set in stone. They can be recognized, challenged, and ultimately released, making space for growth, possibility, and a new, empowered identity. Limiting beliefs are often rooted in past experiences, social conditioning, or the influence of others. From a young age, we are shaped by our environment, by what we hear, observe, and absorb from the people around us. Family, friends, teachers, and society at large all play a role in molding our understanding of ourselves and the world. If someone grows up hearing statements like "people from here don't achieve that," or "you'll never be able to do something like that," these phrases can become internalized beliefs, whether or not they are based in reality. Similarly, negative experiences such as failures or rejections can lead us to create beliefs that protect us from experiencing similar pain in the future, even if they limit our potential. Recognizing limiting beliefs is the first step toward letting them go. Often these beliefs operate beneath our conscious awareness, influencing our decisions without us even realizing it. When you dig deeper, you may notice self-doubt or insecurities around certain areas of your life. Perhaps you feel unworthy of success, undeserving of love, or incapable of achieving your goals. These feelings stem from beliefs you hold about yourself. By identifying these beliefs, you bring them from the shadows of your mind into the light of conscious awareness. It's important to be honest and compassionate with yourself during this process. Recognizing a limiting belief doesn't mean condemning yourself for having it. Instead, view it as a chance to understand yourself better and as an opportunity to grow. Once you identify a limiting belief, the next step is to examine its validity. Limiting beliefs are often based on generalizations, assumptions, or past events that no longer hold true. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact or is it an assumption? Is there evidence that contradicts this belief? Many times you'll find that these beliefs lack a solid foundation. They might be rooted in a single negative experience or an assumption formed during childhood that doesn't apply to your life today. By questioning the validity of these beliefs, you weaken their hold on your mind, loosening the grip they have on your behavior and thoughts. This process can be incredibly liberating, as it opens up the possibility that these constraints are not permanent, they're simply mental constructs that can be dismantled. Releasing limiting beliefs also involves replacing them with empowering beliefs. It's not enough to simply stop believing that you're not good enough or that success is beyond your reach. In their place, you need to instill positive, supportive beliefs that will drive you forward. This means consciously choosing thoughts that affirm your worth, your potential, and your capability. For instance, if you've held a belief that you're not intelligent enough to succeed in a particular field, challenge that by affirming, I am capable of learning and growing in any area I choose. Repeat these new beliefs until they become the default thoughts in your mind. Over time, empowering beliefs create a mental environment that fosters confidence, resilience, and determination. The process of letting go of limiting beliefs is not always easy, and it often requires facing uncomfortable truths. There may be moments of resistance or self-doubt, as these beliefs have been with you for a long time. They may have provided a sense of security, even if they limited your potential. But growth and transformation come from stepping out of comfort zones and facing the beliefs that hold us back. Recognize that releasing these beliefs is an act of self-liberation. You are freeing yourself from constraints that no longer serve you, allowing space for a more authentic and powerful version of yourself to emerge. It's also helpful to surround yourself with people, resources, and environments that support this journey of letting go. Limiting beliefs often find reinforcement in environments that echo the same messages or in people who may not support your growth. Seek out influences that encourage you to expand beyond your current limitations. Books, mentors, supportive friends, and personal development resources can offer new perspectives that challenge your beliefs and inspire you to reach higher. Hearing stories of others who have overcome similar limiting beliefs can be a powerful motivator, showing you what's possible when you release mental barriers. As you let go of these beliefs, you'll start noticing positive changes in your life. Limiting beliefs affect not only what you believe about yourself, but also what you project to the world. When you carry beliefs that say you're not good enough or that success is out of reach, you unconsciously communicate those thoughts in your actions, words, and even your body language. By releasing limiting beliefs, you begin to show up differently in the world. You carry yourself with more confidence, make bolder decisions, and open yourself up to opportunities you once dismissed as impossible. The world responds to this change in energy, bringing you experiences and people that align with your new, empowered mindset. Letting go of limiting beliefs is a gradual process, and it requires patience. These beliefs may have been with you for years, and they may resurface from time to time. But each time you challenge them, each time you choose to replace them with empowering beliefs, you weaken their influence and strengthen your sense of self. Over time, these new beliefs become the foundation of your mindset, guiding you toward actions that align with your true potential. You become more resilient, more open to challenges, and more capable of achieving your goals. Committing to daily growth is an essential part of rebuilding yourself. Growth isn't an event, it's a process, a series of small, consistent actions that compound over time, leading to significant transformation. Rebuilding oneself isn't a sprint. It's more of a marathon that requires discipline, patience, and the ability to take one step forward every single day. This commitment to growth becomes the framework that holds your journey together, shaping every thought, decision, and action. Every day presents an opportunity to make progress, even if the steps seem small or insignificant. Each effort, each step contributes to the larger goal of becoming the person you want to be. Daily growth is rooted in the understanding that change is a gradual process. You don't have to make huge leaps forward to be successful. In fact, one of the most powerful aspects of daily growth is its simplicity. It's the small, Seemingly mundane actions that, when repeated consistently, create lasting change. Think of someone learning a new skill like a musical instrument or a language. Practicing for a few hours on one day doesn't lead to fluency or mastery, but a few minutes each day, repeated consistently, results in remarkable progress. This same principle applies to personal growth. It's the commitment to daily improvement that leads to transformation over time, rather than sporadic bursts of effort. Committing to growth also requires a shift in perspective. It's not about achieving perfection every day, but about making a conscious choice to move forward, even if the progress feels minimal. On some days, growth might mean conquering a new challenge, while on others it might mean taking the time to rest and reflect. The key is to approach each day with a growth mindset, a mindset that embraces challenges as learning opportunities and values effort as much as results. This mindset allows you to see setbacks not as failures, but as essential parts of the journey. When you adopt a growth mindset, you free yourself from the pressure of needing to be perfect or successful right away. Instead, you focus on the process and trust that the results will come in time. One of the most valuable aspects of committing to daily growth is the development of self-discipline. Growth requires action, and action requires discipline. Without it, the journey of rebuilding can become inconsistent or stagnant. Discipline is what keeps you focused and motivated, even on days when you feel uninspired or when the challenges seem overwhelming. It's the force that drives you to take action, no matter how small, each and every day. By showing up for yourself consistently, you build resilience and strength, qualities that reinforce your commitment to the journey. Over time, discipline becomes a habit, a natural part of who you are. And this habit of showing up for growth becomes a defining factor in your transformation. Committing to growth on a daily basis also nurtures self-awareness. The process of intentional growth requires regular self-reflection, giving you a deeper understanding of your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. When you engage in daily growth, you begin to notice patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, gaining insights into what drives you and what may be holding you back. This self-awareness enables you to make informed choices, helping you stay aligned with your goals and purpose. The more self-aware you become, the more effectively you can navigate challenges and obstacles, adjusting your approach as needed. Growth then becomes a personalized journey, guided by a deep understanding of who you are and who you're becoming. Daily growth also fosters a sense of accountability. By committing to progress every day, you take responsibility for your development. You're no longer waiting for circumstances to change or for external factors to motivate you. Instead, you're actively creating the change you want to see. This accountability is empowering because it shifts the focus from external conditions to internal choices. You recognize that you have the power to make a difference in your own life, no matter how small the steps may be. Each day you make a choice to contribute to your own growth, holding yourself accountable for the person you are becoming. This sense of ownership over your journey reinforces your commitment, keeping you motivated and focused on the long-term goal. Moreover, committing to growth each day brings a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. There's a unique joy that comes from knowing you're making progress, from seeing yourself evolve, even if it's gradual. When you look back and realize that the small steps you took every day have added up to significant change, you feel a deep sense of accomplishment. This satisfaction fuels further growth, creating a positive cycle of motivation and action. Each day becomes a building block in a larger vision, and this sense of purpose brings meaning to your efforts, even on the days when progress feels slow or challenging. The cumulative effect of daily growth creates a life of purpose and direction, as each day contributes to something bigger. Another benefit of daily growth is the confidence it builds. With each step you take, you strengthen your belief in yourself and your ability to make meaningful change. Growth requires stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, and facing fears. Each time you do so, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you can overcome obstacles, and that you can achieve what you set out to do. This confidence doesn't come from a single achievement. It's built gradually through consistent action and perseverance. By committing to daily growth, you cultivate an inner resilience and self-belief that becomes unshakable over time, giving you the strength to pursue your dreams and face challenges with courage Committing to daily growth also influences those around you. As you embody the values of discipline, self-awareness, and resilience, others will notice and may be inspired by your journey. Your growth sets a positive example, encouraging others to pursue their own paths of self-improvement. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, your commitment to personal growth can have a ripple effect, motivating others to make positive changes in their lives. This influence reinforces your own journey, as you see the impact of your efforts not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. The journey of growth becomes a shared experience, bringing a sense of connection and purpose to your path. Daily growth ultimately leads to a richer, more fulfilling life. Each step, each effort, no matter how small, adds to a larger sense of purpose and direction. Through consistent growth, you develop the skills, habits, and mindset needed to navigate life's ups and downs with resilience and confidence. The commitment to growing every day shapes you into the person you aspire to be, aligning your actions with your vision and purpose. Over time, daily growth transforms not only what you achieve, but who you are, creating a life that reflects your true potential. Embracing challenges as opportunities is a powerful shift in mindset that can transform the way you approach life, especially during the journey of rebuilding yourself. Challenges, while often seen as obstacles or setbacks, have a unique potential to push you toward growth and self-discovery. Instead of viewing these moments as hindrances to your progress, they can be seen as essential elements of the journey, sharpening your resilience, building your character, and offering lessons that can't be learned through comfort alone. This mindset turns adversity into a valuable teacher, helping you develop the strength and confidence needed to overcome any future hurdles that may arise. When you view challenges as opportunities, you begin to see them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. This perspective allows you to face difficult situations with curiosity rather than fear. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, you begin to ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can this help me grow? This shift in thinking makes a significant difference in how you respond to hardship. Challenges, in this sense, become opportunities for learning and growth as they push you to step outside your comfort zone and tap into strengths you may not have known you possessed. It's often in the face of adversity that we discover our true potential, as challenges require us to stretch beyond what we thought possible. One of the most profound benefits of embracing challenges is the resilience it builds. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties, to keep going when times are tough, and to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. When you face challenges head on and view them as opportunities, you're actively training yourself to be resilient. Each time you confront a challenge and overcome it, you strengthen your ability to handle future obstacles. This resilience doesn't come from avoiding hardship, but from engaging with it, learning from it, and growing stronger as a result. Over time, this resilience becomes a core part of who you are, giving you the confidence to take on bigger challenges without fear. Challenges also provide a deeper understanding of yourself. When you're forced to navigate tough situations, you learn about your strengths, weaknesses, fears, and values in ways that are impossible in moments of ease. For example, a difficult project at work might reveal a talent you didn't realize you had, or a personal setback might show you the depth of your inner strength. These insights are invaluable on the path of self-rebuilding, as they allow you to see yourself more clearly and make choices that are aligned with your authentic self. Each challenge then becomes an opportunity to gain self-knowledge and to build a stronger, more self-aware version of yourself. Challenges also teach you the value of perseverance. Rebuilding yourself is not an overnight process. It requires time, effort, and the ability to keep going even when things get tough. Challenges test your commitment to your goals, offering you a chance to prove to yourself that you're willing to put in the work. Perseverance is the trait that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up when faced with difficulties. Each time you persevere through a challenge, you reinforce your commitment to growth, and you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. This perseverance, born from facing and overcoming challenges, becomes a defining trait that fuels your journey forward. Another important aspect of embracing challenges as opportunities is the development of problem-solving skills. Each challenge requires you to think creatively, adapt, and find solutions that may not be immediately obvious. By facing challenges, you hone your ability to analyze situations, consider different perspectives, and develop strategies for success. These problem-solving skills are invaluable not only in personal development, but also in every aspect of life, from work to relationships. The more challenges you face, the more adept you become at finding solutions, which empowers you to take on even greater challenges with confidence and resourcefulness. Facing challenges also builds confidence. Every time you confront a difficulty and find a way to overcome it, you gain a sense of accomplishment and self-assurance. This confidence doesn't come from an easy life. It's forged in the fires of adversity. When you know that you've handled tough situations before, you begin to trust in your ability to do so again. This confidence is essential on the journey of self-rebuilding, as it fuels your belief in yourself and your capacity for growth. The more challenges you face, the stronger and more confident you become. And this newfound self-assurance serves as a powerful motivator in all areas of life. Challenges also offer perspective. When life is easy, it's easy to take things for granted and to lose sight of what truly matters. Challenges have a way of putting things into perspective, reminding us of our priorities and values. For instance, facing a health scare can remind you of the importance of self-care and gratitude, while financial challenges might teach you the value of resilience and resourcefulness. This perspective is a gift, as it allows you to see beyond the immediate discomfort of the challenge and to appreciate the lessons it brings. This perspective helps you navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of purpose and balance, knowing that each challenge is shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. By embracing challenges as opportunities, you also inspire those around you. When others see you face adversity with courage and resilience, they are often motivated to adopt a similar mindset in their own lives. Your example becomes a source of strength and inspiration, showing others that challenges can be faced, overcome, and even appreciated for the growth they bring. This ripple effect creates a positive impact that extends beyond yourself, influencing your family, friends, and colleagues to approach their own challenges with optimism and determination. In this way, your commitment to embracing challenges contributes to a culture of resilience and growth within your community. Finally, viewing challenges as opportunities enables you to live a life that is rich with meaning and purpose. When you face difficulties with an open mind and a willingness to learn, you begin to see the journey of life as one of continuous growth and evolution. Challenges become part of the story you're creating, shaping you into the person you're meant to be. This approach to life makes each day an adventure, filled with opportunities for discovery and self-improvement. By embracing challenges, you are no longer held back by fear or doubt. Instead, you're propelled forward by a sense of curiosity and purpose, knowing that every experience, whether easy or difficult, brings value to your life and to the journey of rebuilding yourself. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial in the journey of rebuilding yourself, as the people, environments, and information you engage with have a profound impact on your mindset, actions, and overall progress. We are deeply affected by the company we keep. The energy, ideas, and attitudes of those around us can either uplift and empower us or drain and discourage us. When you choose to be surrounded by positive, supportive, and growth-oriented individuals, you create an environment that nurtures your ambitions and strengthens your resolve to become the best version of yourself. This is why consciously curating your circle of influence is one of the most powerful decisions you can make as you embark on this journey of self-rebuilding. Positive influences start with the people you interact with regularly. Friends, family, colleagues, and mentors have the potential to impact your life significantly, whether they realize it or not. When you surround yourself with individuals who believe in you and support your goals, you're more likely to stay motivated and focused. These people often bring encouragement, offering words of affirmation, constructive advice, or simply a listening ear when you need it. They don't just cheer you on from the sidelines, they actively contribute to your growth by sharing insights, holding you accountable, and reminding you of your strengths. With each conversation, they reinforce your belief in your own potential and help you stay on track, even when you face obstacles. At the same time, it's essential to distance yourself from negative influences, those who may doubt your capabilities, criticize your goals, or bring constant negativity into your life. While it may not always be possible to avoid these individuals, completely setting boundaries can protect you from their draining energy. Negative influences can plant seeds of self-doubt, erode your confidence and make you second guess your decisions. By choosing to limit your exposure to these influences, you give yourself the freedom to pursue your goals without unnecessary obstacles or distractions. Rebuilding yourself requires clarity and conviction, and negative voices can cloud that clarity if you allow them too much space in your life. At the same time, it's essential to distance yourself from negative influences, those who may doubt your capabilities, criticize your goals, or bring constant negativity into your life. While it may not always be possible to avoid these individuals completely, setting boundaries can protect you from their draining energy. Negative influences can plant seeds of self-doubt, erode your confidence, and make you second-guess your decisions. By choosing to limit your exposure to these influences, you give yourself the freedom to pursue your goals without unnecessary obstacles or distractions. Rebuilding yourself requires clarity and conviction, and negative voices can cloud that clarity if you allow them too much space in your life. Positive influences aren't limited to people alone. They also include the environments you choose to spend your time in. A supportive environment, whether it's a workplace, a home, or a community space, can contribute greatly to your sense of well-being and motivation. Look for spaces that inspire you, whether through their aesthetics, their culture, or the people who frequent them. This could be a vibrant co-working space, a quiet park where you go to reflect, or a gym where you're surrounded by people who value health and fitness. An environment that feels uplifting will reinforce your goals and remind you of the kind of life you're striving to build. This is especially important when you're facing challenges or feeling unmotivated, as your environment can serve as a steady source of inspiration and encouragement. Beyond physical spaces, the digital environments you engage with play a significant role in shaping your mindset. In the age of information, what you consume online through social media, news, podcasts, or videos has a powerful influence on your thoughts and attitudes. Following positive, uplifting content can reinforce your beliefs in personal growth and self-improvement. Many platforms offer access to inspiring talks, interviews with successful individuals, or communities focused on wellness and productivity. When you choose to fill your digital space with these types of influences, you're essentially creating a virtual circle of support that can motivate and guide you on your journey. Conversely, limiting your exposure to negative or trivial content can help you stay focused on what truly matters. Another powerful source of positive influence comes from mentors and role models. Having someone to look up to, whether it's a friend, a colleague, or a well-known figure who inspires you, can provide valuable guidance and motivation. A mentor doesn't have to be someone you interact with personally. They can be an author, speaker, or public figure whose work resonates with you. Mentors offer a roadmap showcasing what's possible and demonstrating how they overcame their own obstacles. When you draw from their experiences, you gain insights that can accelerate your own journey and help you avoid common pitfalls. Role models, by example, also remind you of the values and traits you aspire to cultivate in yourself, reinforcing your dedication to personal growth. Books, podcasts, and educational resources are also powerful positive influences. These resources provide knowledge, wisdom, and strategies that can aid you in the process of self-rebuilding. Reading books on personal development, listening to podcasts by inspiring individuals, or taking online courses to learn new skills opens your mind to new possibilities and gives you practical tools for growth. This kind of intentional learning fuels your motivation and expands your understanding of yourself and the world around you. When you immerse yourself in knowledge, you're investing in your future, building a foundation of insights and strategies that can guide you on your journey. The power of positive influences is often magnified through community. Being part of a community of like-minded individuals who share similar goals and values creates a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Whether it's a fitness group, a creative writing club, a mastermind group, or an online forum, being surrounded by people on a similar path reinforces your commitment to growth. These communities offer a space for mutual support, accountability, and celebration of each other's progress. They remind you that you're not alone on this journey, and seeing others overcome challenges and achieve their goals can inspire you to do the same. Community support adds a collective energy to your individual efforts, making the journey feel more rewarding and enjoyable. Surrounding yourself with positive influences also means developing habits and routines that reinforce your goals. The actions you take daily, from the books you read to the conversations you have, create the foundation for lasting change. Routines that align with your aspirations, such as practicing gratitude, meditating, setting goals, or engaging in regular physical exercise, are forms of positive reinforcement that keep you grounded and focused. Each positive habit you incorporate into your routine serves as a reminder of the person you are becoming, reinforcing your commitment to self-rebuilding. Over time, these routines become a natural part of your life, making it easier to stay aligned with your values and goals. Finally, surrounding yourself with positive influences helps you develop a positive outlook. When you're surrounded by people, environments, and resources that encourage growth, you naturally begin to adopt an optimistic perspective. You start to see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as learning experiences, and each day as a chance to make progress. This positive outlook is contagious. It not only affects how you view your own journey, but also influences the way you interact with others. As you become a source of positivity, you contribute to the growth and well-being of those around you, creating a cycle of mutual support and encouragement. Ultimately, surrounding yourself with positive influences is a conscious choice. It requires you to be selective about the people you associate with, the environments you spend time in, and the content you consume. It's about building a support system that aligns with your values and fuels your ambitions. When you choose to be surrounded by positivity, you're investing in an environment that nurtures your growth and empowers you to rebuild yourself in alignment with your highest potential. Cultivating patience and persistence is essential in the journey of self-rebuilding, as it requires an understanding that genuine transformation is a gradual, ongoing process. The desire for immediate results is natural, especially in a world where so much seems instantly accessible. However, meaningful change doesn't happen overnight. It unfolds slowly, requiring time, effort, and the ability to stay committed, even when visible progress is hard to see. Patience allows you to approach each day with a calm, steady focus, trusting that the small steps you're taking are adding up, even if you can't yet see the final result. Persistence, on the other hand, fuels your drive to keep moving forward despite setbacks, giving you the resilience to face challenges without giving up on your vision. Patience is a practice of acceptance, acknowledging that growth has its own timeline and respecting the pace at which your progress unfolds. It's the understanding that rebuilding yourself is not a race but a journey, one that requires you to trust in the process rather than obsess over the destination. With patience, you become less likely to feel frustrated or disheartened when results don't appear right away. Instead, you develop a sense of calm determination, knowing that each effort contributes to your overall growth. Patience allows you to enjoy the journey itself, finding fulfillment in the process rather than fixating solely on the outcome. This mindset frees you from the pressure of needing instant success, enabling you to appreciate the value of each experience, lesson, and moment. Persistence is the active counterpart to patience. Where patience is about trust and acceptance, persistence is about action and consistency. Persistence is what keeps you moving forward, even when the path is challenging or unclear. In the journey of rebuilding yourself, there will be times when obstacles seem insurmountable or when progress feels stagnant. This is where persistence becomes essential. It's the ability to push through self-doubt, external setbacks, and moments of frustration, refusing to let temporary challenges deter you from your long-term goals. Persistence requires a deep sense of commitment to your vision, a commitment that keeps you focused and driven, no matter how slow or difficult the journey may feel. Together, patience and persistence create a powerful foundation for personal growth. Patience prevents you from giving up out of frustration, while persistence ensures that you continue taking steps toward your goals, even if they're small or incremental. The combination of these qualities allows you to stay on course without getting discouraged by temporary setbacks. When you cultivate patience, you accept that setbacks are part of the process, and when you cultivate persistence, you see those setbacks as temporary challenges rather than permanent barriers. This dual approach keeps you balanced, resilient, and motivated, allowing you to pursue your goals with a sense of purpose and determination. Patience also fosters a positive relationship with time. When you're in a rush, time can feel like an enemy, a constant reminder of what hasn't yet been accomplished. But when you practice patience, time becomes an ally as space for growth, learning, and refinement. You begin to see that each day brings with it an opportunity to learn something new, to improve, and to get closer to your goals. You realize that rushing through the process only leads to frustration, while patience allows you to absorb the lessons that each phase of growth has to offer. In this way, patience enhances the quality of your efforts, encouraging you to take deliberate, thoughtful steps that lead to lasting change. Persistence, on the other hand, instills a sense of discipline and accountability. When you're committed to your growth, you become accountable to yourself, holding yourself to a standard of consistency and effort. This persistence is what transforms intentions into actions, making it possible to achieve goals that once seemed distant or even impossible. The act of showing up each day, regardless of how you feel, builds a strong sense of self-trust. You begin to realize that you are capable of following through on your commitments, which builds confidence and reinforces your belief in your own potential. Persistence is the evidence of your dedication, the proof that you are willing to put in the work required to rebuild yourself. Another benefit of cultivating patience and persistence is the sense of inner peace and confidence it brings. When you're patient, you free yourself from the stress of unrealistic expectations and the anxiety of needing everything to happen immediately. You develop a calm assurance knowing that progress is being made, even if it's not immediately visible. Persistence, meanwhile, strengthens your resolve, allowing you to face each day with confidence, regardless of external circumstances. Together, these qualities create a state of inner balance that makes the journey of self-rebuilding feel less daunting and more empowering. You realize that the only approval or validation you need is your own commitment to the process. Patience and persistence also enhance your ability to handle setbacks. In the journey of rebuilding, setbacks are inevitable. There will be times when you feel discouraged, when things don't go as planned, or when you face unexpected challenges. Patience helps you accept these moments without becoming overwhelmed or defeated, while persistence ensures that you keep going despite them. Rather than seeing setbacks as failures, you start to view them as learning experiences, opportunities to refine your approach and improve. This mindset not only makes setbacks less intimidating, but also empowers you to learn from them, using each challenge as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. In addition to building resilience, patience and persistence foster a deep sense of self-compassion. The journey of rebuilding yourself is rarely a straight line, and it's easy to become self-critical when progress feels slow or when mistakes are made. However, patience allows you to forgive yourself for any missteps and to approach each day with a fresh perspective. You begin to see that growth isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent and committed. Persistence, on the other hand, reinforces the idea that setbacks don't define you, they're merely part of the process. Together, these qualities help you treat yourself with kindness and understanding, allowing you to move forward with a positive and forgiving attitude. Over time, patience and persistence also help you develop a deep sense of gratitude for the journey itself. When you stop focusing solely on the destination and start appreciating each step of the process, you become more present, more mindful, and more appreciative of your efforts. You start to value the small victories, the lessons learned, and the person you're becoming. This gratitude becomes a source of motivation, reminding you that every effort, every moment of perseverance is bringing you closer to your goals. By embracing patience and persistence, you not only transform your mindset, but also deepen your appreciation for the journey of self-rebuilding, finding fulfillment in the process itself rather than just the outcome. Cultivating patience and persistence also impacts your relationships with others. When you're patient with yourself, you're more likely to extend that patience to others, creating stronger, more compassionate connections. Persistence in your personal growth also sets a positive example for those around you, showing them the value of dedication and resilience. Your journey becomes a source of inspiration, encouraging others to pursue their own paths with patience and perseverance. This influence creates a ripple effect, reinforcing a culture of growth and determination within your community. Your commitment to rebuilding yourself becomes a reminder to those around you that meaningful change is possible, as long as one is willing to invest the time and effort. Ultimately, patience and persistence are qualities that empower you to rebuild yourself in a way that is authentic, sustainable, and fulfilling. They provide the mental and emotional foundation needed to navigate the ups and downs of the journey, allowing you to stay focused on your goals without becoming discouraged by temporary setbacks or slow progress. Through patience, you gain a sense of peace and acceptance, embracing the pace of your growth with trust and understanding. Through persistence, you build the discipline and resilience needed to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles you encounter. Together, these qualities create a balanced approach to personal growth, enabling you to rebuild yourself in alignment with your values, dreams, and potential.